Hi my loves, welcome back. So today's video is part 2 of my massive Hawaii haul. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this whole Hawaii series. I've had so much fun editing the videos. It feels like I'm reliving our time in Hawaii. And as you know, yes, I did a bit of damage, as you can see from the shopping bags behind me. So if it's your first time here, hi, I'm Mel. Come join our luxury family. And all you need to do is hit that red subscribe button and don't forget to click that bell so you're notified each time I upload. So in this video, I'm going to do the same as part 1 since I got so many comments from you guys that you loved that I compared the US price to Hawaii price, well, I should say US mainland price to the Hawaii price and even Australian price. So I'll be doing the same in this video and I'll be telling you which brands I saved money on, which I didn't, and were some a lot cheaper or were some more expensive. And let's start off with LV. So LV actually, I would say on their bags and accessories, generally speaking, the Hawaii price is approximately 10% cheaper than what it is in USA mainland. Now, it doesn't apply to everything, but from my observation and what I saw the prices in store, the bags usually is that much, but it can depend. But trust me to pick something that actually wasn't cheaper. So this particular item was exactly the same price as USA mainland. So let me show you what I got. And I still have no regrets because this was the last one in my size. And in here, I picked up these gorgeous pair of sandals. Now, if you've seen my shopping vlog, if you haven't, remember I've done a whole Hawaii playlist. For those of you wanting to go to Hawaii, you may find that interesting. I will link that playlist above and in the description bar below. So this here, I just loved everything about it. I love that little bit of monogram, and also on this upper, there's like little bits of gold metallic. I love the heel, so you can see the heel is shaped in the iconic Louis Vuitton fleur, the flower, and so I really loved the heel detail. And also it's got an ankle strap. I'll insert a clip of me wearing it at the store, but it was really comfortable. It's a block heel, it's not too high, and it's really classic. It's in this neutral, gorgeous tan shade. Yeah, with just a touch of monogram, which I thought was just very classy. So this item, let me tell you the price. The price is 1,020 USD. So the reason why Hawaii is a little bit cheaper than USA, generally speaking, is because the tax is lower. From memory, the tax is about 4.7%. So I ended up paying $1,068 USD. Just a little bit lower because you know how in USA, generally the tax is high depending on, you know, which state you live in, but generally it's like 7 or 8%, something like that. So you do save a little bit of money for all my US fam bam when you go to Hawaii, but even more so if it's a bag, because you know there are bags that are like 10% cheaper. So compared to Australia, when I converted it, I ended up paying 1,485, and the retail in Australia for these shoes is 1,570. So it wasn't that much of a saving. It was like $85. But if this was a bag, yes, I probably would have saved a couple of $100s. But regardless, I'm still very glad I picked up these shoes. Next up, let's move to Dior, and let's do this one. Can't remember what's all in these boxes, but I have to give it to Dior. Every year they kill it with the packaging. Don't you guys think so? I just love their packaging so much. And in here is, and I think a lot of you guessed it, but yes, I did end up buying this amazing cardigan for my husband. He actually picked it out, and usually, as you guys know, he's not really into kind of logos, but the way, I don't know how this was applied, maybe it's all the neutral colors and everything, it looked so good on him and he loved it. It's really thick, it's warm. you know, I'm gonna borrow it. So this cardigan I bought from the Dior Waikiki store. Now the Dior Waikiki store, it used to be part of the duty-free store, and unfortunately that whole duty-free complex in Waikiki has closed. But for some reason in this particular store there's no tax. So just a tidbit of information, if you want to shop Dior, go to Waikiki, because I believe, I'm not, don't quote me, but I think the Ala Moana one may have tax. It might not, I'm not sure, but definitely Dior Waikiki doesn't have tax. So this cardigan was exactly 2,000 USD. So that's what I paid. And then converted to Australian, I ended up paying 2,750 Australian dollars. And this cardigan retails for 3,000 Australian dollars. So I saved myself $250, which I was pretty pleased with. Now, Dior did have a recent price increase in January, but that was mainly on bags. Some ready-to-wear went up, but I would say generally more bags, some shoes, but ready-to-wear, some pieces get affected, but this one, I don't believe it did. So yeah, saved $250 on this cardigan for hubby. And then let's move to this one, same size box, and in here I picked, this is something for me, and I tried this on in my vlog. This one I love because, as you can see, it's got the iconic Christian Dior at the back, but it's actually reversible, so it's like two jumpers in one. So that made it a little bit more pricey, but still a lot cheaper than buying two separate jumpers. So if I flip it around, you can see that it's got the Dior oblique print. It is so warm. I picked it up in the 34. Usually I'm a 36, but because this one's a little bit more generous, I wanted it slightly more fitted. And this one here retails at 2,900 USD. And as I mentioned, that's exactly what I paid because that store didn't have any tax. So that converted to $3,988 Australian. Now this one I saved a heap because this one did have a price increase. So normally I may have saved about $400 or $500, but this went up heaps. So in Australian dollars, this retails now for 5,200. So I ended up saving myself $1,211. So I am so glad I got this. You know, for ready to wear, I tend to be a little bit more pickier because, you know, these are expensive, but this is such a classic jumper. I don't see it going out of style anytime soon. And I love it that you can wear it two ways. And then finally, the last thing I got from Dior is in this big box here. Everything's falling down. The sales associate there was so kind. He actually gave me a box for this, which actually doesn't really come in a box. But yes, I did transport all this back. Oh, I got a lot of questions from you guys in my last video saying, how did you transport everything back? So we had 4 carry-on suitcases, I should say 4 and a duffel. So all these big boxes, I just sort of played a Tetris game. So within our big check-in luggage, which we also had 4, I would pack the big boxes with all clothes inside, and then I would take all the contents and then put it into my carry-on. So that was how I was able to get all the boxes back. And some of them, like the Fendi or the LV, they actually fold flat. So that's how I got it back. And in here, I got another ready-to-wear piece. So this one came in a gorgeous Dior Suit Bag, really thick cotton, and ta-da! This beautiful, lightweight Toile de Jouy long sort of shirt. And I just love this cornflower blue. This is one of the new colors in Dior's range. It also came in a pinky color, but I just loved the blue. It's so lightweight. I think you can wear it as a shirt. You could wear it if you wear like a slip underneath as a dress, a very easy breezy dress. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of Toile de Jouy. So yeah, I just really loved the ready to wear. So this shirt retailed at 1,950 USD. Yes, I know. All Dior ready to wear tends to be pretty expensive. You'll find that across all luxury brands. And then that converted to 2,682 Australian dollars. And in Australia, it retails for 2,800. So this one was the least saving. This was about $120 saving. I wanted something in Toile de Jouy and I just love the color. So Love it. Now let's move to Fendi. Let me show you what's in this little box first. And in here, this is, I totally bought this because it's so darn cute. I picked up this little Fendi First bag charm, but it also does come, so if you open it up, it's a little purse lock. It comes with a little chain strap as well. So in here, it comes with this really fine chain, which you can attach on to these two loops here. And I just thought it was so, so cute. Now this color is in sort of like a nudie with a tinge of pink in it. And I love the Fendi First. Actually, the SA had this gorgeous Fendi First, but it was unfortunately sold. It had like a snakeskin trim on this part in the small. Loved it. It was so nice. But this little one I also bought because I did pick up something to go with it. Any guesses? I think you guys may have guessed. So in here, I did end up getting a bag, and so yes, like this Fendi box, it folds completely flat, which definitely helps in terms of transportation. And in here I picked up, dun, 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 yes, my first Fendi Peekaboo ICU. So the Fendi Peekaboo, the regular one doesn't have this sort of accordion side, and I just loved this one. So this is what it looks like from the front, the side. You can see the hardware is this gorgeous tortoiseshell. The bottom has got 4 feet, and then side you can unbutton like this, and it's some of the Fendi Peekaboos have, like I showed you in the vlog, like marbling on the inside or different textile. And so it's a peekaboo because, especially on the bigger ones, because the leather's heavier, it sort of flops down so you can see a peek of the inside. But I loved this particular one because it had the tortoiseshell hardware, and I thought this color was just so beautiful, very neutral, yet it sort of changes because it looks kind of like nudie, beigey, and then pinky in some lights. And of course it does come with an adjustable and detachable shoulder strap. And I do have one Fendi Peekaboo, the old one. It's a white one in the mini, but that's from years and years ago. So I've been wanting to add a peekaboo to my collection, at least one. And this, yeah, what can I say? It was perfect. And look at this, I didn't even know, but it even comes with a little Fendi rain cover. I thought this was so cute. If it's raining, you know how Chanel did these rain covers a while ago and then you had to pay like a couple of $100 for them? I love that Fendi included one for the peekaboo for free, so it can be protected in the rain. Look at its little rain jacket. Isn't that so cute? So it just goes down like this. How cute is that? I thought that was such a cute addition. So I love that. And then it's in the imprint of the Fendi Peekaboo itself. Inside, it is all in leather as well. So one compartment here, and then it's got a couple of pockets here, another big compartment here, and it's got ample space. It will fit heaps in there. So the reason why I bought this little guy was because it was exactly the same color. And I know people sort of buy the matching there is a little mini version of this in the Peekaboo, but I kind of like the Fendi First with it, just to give it, I don't know, it's just a little bit different. And I just thought it looked too cute together. What do you guys think? Do you think that matches? So those are the 2 items I picked up from Fendi. Now let me tell you the price. So with Fendi, it is the same price as USA mainland. So the only reason why you would save is in terms of the tax. For some reason, the tax I got charged was 4.5%. So yeah, lower than normal USA mainland tax prices, generally speaking. So this little Fendi First was 915 USD. And with Fendi, again, I think a lot of the brands this kind of happened with, they had a price increase late Jan, but it wasn't very substantial on little goods like SLGs or earrings, but for the bags, you know, there was quite a big price increase. So this one, by the time I converted, it ended up being $1,324. So in Australia, this retails for $1,390. So little things like this, I mean, it's not that much of a saving. I saved like $66. It was just more that if you want to buy these goods from Hawaii, they might just have a bigger range. And then this bag here, yes, this one I did save because one, USA is slightly cheaper than Australia, and then two, there was the price increase. So this bag retailed for 4,420 USD. Since then, I believe this has gone up a few hundred in price. And then that converted to 6,396 Australian dollars. And this now retails in Australia for 7,100. So I ended up saving over $700 by buying this in Hawaii, which is a pretty big saving. But even if there wasn't a price increase, I still believe I would have saved about $350 or $400 Australian. So on bigger bags, I recommend if you were going to Hawaii, it's worth checking out Fendi. And the final item is actually a Chanel item, which I have here. So you're probably thinking, I didn't see a Chanel vlog in the last video, Mel. And that's because I picked this up when I was shopping in Ala Moana with some local Hawaiian YouTubers, Instagrammers. Hi Tarina, hi Lisa, hi Katie if you're watching. So that vlog is coming up next. That's my final vlog of the whole Hawaiian series. Yeah, I did film a lot, but I'm so glad you guys are enjoying watching everything and all the shopping and food and sights. But anyway, I picked this up when I was with them, but since, you know, I still have one more haul to come, which is my Hermes haul, I thought I would include this cutie ahead of time in this haul. So this one here, I had, to be honest, no intention of buying because as you guys know, I have not been into a Chanel boutique for 2.5, maybe even 3 years. And why I don't buy from the Chanel boutiques anymore. If you haven't watched that video, it's very interesting. I will link it above. But that doesn't mean to say I don't enjoy shopping in Chanel boutiques overseas. And what can I say? Tarina had an amazing sales associate in Chanel. She was lovely. And when I got in there, didn't expect to buy anything. And then this just hit the floor. And I'm very glad because in here, I got to pick up this is so gorgeous, guys. And it is a bag. Look at it, it's all wrapped up. So pretty. So let me present to you. This is a seasonal bag. And from what I've seen on Insta, very popular and sought after. It is the sort of, well, it's bigger than a square classic flap, but it's not the square classic flap. Let me just undo all of this packaging. So here it is. Isn't it just divine? This color, it's like, well, it's not really like a Tiffany blue, but I'm just gonna call it that. It's a little bit, I don't know, a bit more paler than Tiffany blue, but I love how it's got this detail here where it's got the two CCs and both of them are in enamel. So you can see it's got two CCs there with the enamel. It's got the enamel buckle. I love this color. As you guys know, sky blue is like my favorite color and it's kind of like sky blue. The hardware is quite substantial. It's in this brushed gold finish. And on the back, there is a back pocket. So all the elements of a classic flap, just that, you know, it's a seasonal. And I love this because I don't have anything with enamel buckle. And then inside, it is just one compartment there with a little pocket. Where is this one made? This one is made in Italy and no authenticity card, as you know, because it's got the little chip now. So this one is my new baby from Chanel and yeah, I just adore it. I think it is such a beautiful color. And let me tell you the price of this. In Hawaii, the prices of Chanel is actually the same as USA mainland. So you don't kind of save there, only on the tax. And then likewise, compared to Australia, oh, I forgot to tell you the price. So this was 4,900 USD. It is from the 22P collection. So like I said, Hawaiian tax is about 4.7%. So I ended up paying 5,130 USD. So when I converted that to Australian, it was pretty much exactly the same price as Australia. So sorry to my Aussie followers. I think that Australia and US is about the same. If anything, sometimes Australia is slightly cheaper, but the USA and especially Hawaii, sometimes they just get pieces that Australia doesn't. So I wouldn't exactly go there to save money, but as I said, their range tends to be a bit wider. But I am absolutely over the moon that this came out on the floor. They actually had two, and so I got to pick between this one and another one. And the minute I picked this, the other one sold in a flash. I was actually going to think about it, and then I thought, oh my gosh, no, I better pick it, because knowing these type of seasonal pieces, they're just going to sell out. It also comes in pink, I believe, but I love this blue, not to mention it is my absolute favorite color. And that is my massive Hawaii haul part 2. So what's next is I have the Lunar New Year red envelope giveaway. Yes, that is still happening. That will be coming up. My final vlog to end my Hawaiian series. And then finally, I know all you guys have been waiting, my Hermes haul, which is super, super, super exciting. So you don't want to miss that. If you guys like and have enjoyed my Hawaiian series, please to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I do style a lot of my bags and my purchases. So would love for you to join my Instagram family as well. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. Love you heaps. And I will catch you really soon in my next one. Bye.